everybody. This is Yusuf Azizullah from GBAC, and this month we are bringing Thapelo, the Stock Exchange CEO of Botswana Stock Exchange. Welcome, Thapelo, for joining us.
Thank you.
Welcome. Could you tell us, Botswana is a landlocked country with next to South Africa, Namibia. How has COVID been treating you as a country? And talk about the stock exchange.
Yeah, I think as a country, the effects of COVID are actually been felt across the economy and also just across the people. We have been on several lockdowns and we've been on a state of emergency, largely to enforce the control of COVID. And therefore, there have been restrictions in terms of movement of people and movement of generally the people across the country. And this impacted businesses. And when the impact is felt in businesses, it was ultimately felt in the stock market. And that's what we are seeing now, when we have seen the index going down at -8% since the start of COVID last year. The trading levels were very thin, like 60% down, mainly because, as COVID hit, people want to be very cautious in terms of they only want to sell or buy at the right prices.
But now, as the things are coming out across the planet, vaccines are being implemented and so forth, how do you see the recovery in Botswana? And what is the stock exchange doing specifically for the listed members?
Yeah, I think the recovery in terms of the GDP, the economy is expected to grow this year to about 7%. I think that is actually news to everyone in the economy. And also, in terms of the stock exchange, we have been able to impact knowledge to our listed entities to give a proper platform for them to raise capital in case they need capital, especially at this time when there's a great need for cash. And therefore, we have had a lot of activity in the primary market.
Great. There's something Botswana did that is very innovative during COVID, and I want to highlight my viewers about it. It's basically the ERGI, basically stands for Ethical in Supply Chains, which was signed within Australia, Canada, Peru, and Botswana, which is a leader. And you're creating a framework for supply chains. How is that going to be promoting more sustainability in the country and bringing more capital? If you can comment something about that, that would be really good for my viewers to understand how is that helping you guys.
Yeah, I think the good thing is that, every trade agreement that is signed to enhance economic or trade between countries is very helpful, especially for a country like Botswana, which is small and landlocked. So this is able to really sustain the growth of the economy by having more partners in terms of exchange of goods and services. I think ultimately it's an added plus to the economy, and therefore I think it is the right step in the right direction. It's a positive move.
Great, outstanding. I also wanted to highlight your stock exchange is a sustainable stock exchange. Could you tell me what does that mean and how is that helping the investors?
Yeah, our stock exchange is a sustainable stock exchange. We joined this United Nations initiatives, and this also actually is a group of stock exchanges that have committed themselves to carrying out sustainability issues and initiatives, and also to actually holding some seminars and workshops and putting in place some activities that encourage sustainability in the companies that are listed in the exchange. And we have done that a lot. We profile sustainable companies. We also carry out initiatives that encourage sustainability, and thereby we are able to attract a lot of investors in the sustainability space.
Outstanding. What is the largest listed company there? What is the biggest investment that people are attracted to? Tell us a bit about your offerings at the stock exchange.
Yeah, we have companies across the various industries. The financial services company, especially the big insurance and banking, are the biggest sectors. We also have the security sector, company listed in the security sector. But we also have the FMG, fast-moving consumer goods, is also a very considerable a big sector. Agriculture, we have a company that deals with production of seeds, and in the agricultural space, I think it's also a very good mix. And therefore, we have got companies across multiple sectors, and this gives diversity in terms of investments that are available for investors.
Fantastic. Where do you want to take the exchange? What is the plan for the next 5-10 years?
Yeah, I think this mainly to make Botswana Stock Exchange as an investment place for foreign investors and also for locals, to encourage a lot of citizens to take place. We've been able to increase citizen participation in the stock market by about 500% in the last 4 years, and also to create a platform a platform where companies that are operating in the economy can actually come and raise capital and also deploy this capital somewhere for their productive activities. And we've been able to successfully do that because almost 60% of our companies raise capital in Botswana, and they also expand with this capital to the rest of Africa, and therefore making Botswana Stock Exchange as a platform for raising capital to expand into the continent. And we want to continue to provide this platform to a number of companies, especially also medium and small sized companies that want to utilize the stock exchange for their growth, especially that the economy is actually dominated by the medium-sized companies.
Fantastic. This is really good. Anything else you want my viewers to know? I'm in more than 106 countries. I have Global 500 chairs and Dow 30 chairs and CEOs. They're always looking for new opportunities. So anything you would like to add, I would love to learn.
Yeah, Botswana is a good investment destination in terms of the fact that it is very stable politically. It's a stable economy. They've got a fully convertible currency. We can actually freely capital in and out at any particular point in time, so there are no exchange controls, and therefore it presents itself as a strong investment destination. So also it's an economy that is fast growing. I think on average we grow at a minimum of about 3.5%, and therefore I think the policies and laws in the country are very conducive for investment, both in terms of people coming into the market and also for companies to do business here.
Fantastic. Thank you, Thapelo, for taking the time to tell us a little about your exchange and about your country. We appreciate you coming and joining us. Thank you for taking the time to visit us. Thank you.